Well, hello there. Guess who it is? Yeah, I'm looking pretty confused there. I'm so confused that I forgot my intro, so, Hi there, how you doing? It's been a bit. I won't say that it's been more than a bit, because I've said that in the past few videos, if I recall correctly. But yeah, things have been pretty much the same. It's just been hard to find time to really create or do anything that I want to do. On the bright side, my health has been getting better, so I've been trying to cosplay a bit more. And I decided that I wanted to film 2 makeup videos. So this is the first one. This is Angel Dust from Hazbin Hotel. I have been meaning to do more makeup videos, and of course, if you watched my other video, you will know. But with that all out of the way, I think we should just jump into me priming my face. This Wet n Wild primer I have been really loving recently. So after priming, the first thing I do is go in with some concealer, and this is just to prime my eyes. I honestly can't tell you the last time I used an actual eye primer. So for Angel, I really take that concealer down around my eyes because my base will be just as light, if not lighter. And then I go in with brows. This is Essence's Brow Gel, probably in the darkest shade. I'll try to put the actual names of each product I use either in the description or on the video itself. And then I go with a white base. I really love my HipDot My Chemical Romance palette. Yeah, before any of you come at me, it's probably very old and I shouldn't be using it, but do any of us throw out eyeshadow palettes? Especially high-key collectible ones like this? I don't know, maybe I'm disgusting. Either way, I like taking that white all the way up to my eyebrows again because my entire face is going to end up being pretty stark white. Now this is actually a new palette I got. It's the NYX Ultimate Wow That's Bright, I think. I take those 2 pinky shades. One's more of a salmon-y color, and then one's more of a true hot pink, and I do mix those. I like starting on my crease and the outside of my eye. I sort of like to keep the space in the middle open for a highlight effect. Then I just blend that all out. I also really pull out the corner into sort of a wing. It usually gets covered up once I do my base, but I take more of that white from that My Chemical Romance palette and apply it just to the center of my lid. We are going to get ready to do that highlight effect I talked about earlier. Using the Naruto Colourpop palette, I take those 2 shimmer shades and apply them directly over the white. And a lot more blending. After that, I take some black from the My Chemical Romance palette and I fill in my eyebrows. Now, for characters like Angel and Mettaton, I really overdo my eyebrows. Probably more so for Mettaton, but let's just say I am channeling high school Azzy. In fact, it's not even high school Azzy. This is Azzy making better decisions than high school Azzy. People at my school actually thought that I had the nicest eyebrows. And this isn't even a flex. I'll see if I can find a picture, but I literally used eyeliner on my brows in high school. And for whatever reason, people always asked me how I did them. And I really wish I wouldn't have let it get to my head thinking that my eyebrows actually look good. After that, I take a bit more of the brow mascara from Essence and I just reblend it. So I know I've mentioned this before, at least I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I do not use face paint. I have gone through enough face paint in my life, and luckily Angel and Mettaton both have similar white bases. So I mix my concealer, just my regular concealer. Actually, it's a shade lighter than I usually am, but I mix it with white mixing pigment. Now, I absolutely love this method. It's easy to overdo it, but once you get the hang of it, you can create a really beautiful base. I actually have some of that mixing pigment in the tube of my concealer, so that tube is way over full, but that lightened it up enough, and then all I really need to do is take a few drops of the mixing pigment to get it to the color that I really wanted every single time. These days I don't usually blend my makeup into my neck, but for Angel I kind of have to. And I even apply it to my ears. It's almost like we're living in 2016 again. Did anyone else take their makeup and apply it over basically their entire top half? Because I did. I wasn't using the right shade back then, so I really needed to. This definitely isn't something I do with my everyday makeup looks. I usually just use that brow mascara and get on with it, but for this I really try to carve out my eyebrows. And then I apply a second layer of my potion of mixing pigment and concealer. This Mehron setting powder can either be a make it or break it moment. I have tried to apply it in many different ways. I find that the little triangle puff that I'm using in this video to be the most effective way, and also to apply it before I do my contour or anything. But you really want to make sure that you're only applying it to the areas you're 100% satisfied with, because that stuff will not move and you cannot blend over top of it. So I would recommend really taking your time with this, or just use it sparingly. I've stopped over powdering my face a lot just because it can make it very cakey, and it's even more fickle than trying to get the base just right. So just a word of caution for that. It is some strong stuff. It looks great, but it is very easy to mess up. So here I'm just blotting my lips, and I am going to apply a lip stain. This is my go-to lip stain. I really love it. It also smells delicious, so bonus for that. I apply my lip stain now because I have some other lip products I use for Angel, so I want to let that really set before I start applying other products. So for my contour slash blush, I literally just go back in with the same eyeshadow and I contour my face. I think it's pretty obvious to anyone watching and anyone who's ever watched my videos that I go absolutely nuts when it comes to eyeliner, especially with characters who call for it. We can't not do the big chunky wings. Well, I didn't know I recorded this. Me trying not to transfer my eyeliner to my eyelid. I make very funny faces. Look at that. Alright, and we're back. I have contacts in now. My mismatched contacts. This is just me cleaning up my eyeliner. I usually make mistakes. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this whole thing in here so you can see my process. I have nothing to hide. Taking some pencil liner down onto my waterline. And I also tightline on my upper lid. And then I just redraw the part that I messed up. Once again, dipping into that pink eyeshadow, I bring it down to my bottom lid and blend it out. I also really like bringing it under my wing and extending it outwards, kind of like what I did in the beginning. Then of course adding some shimmer to my inner corner, and wow, I'm going in with that eyeliner again. I think that's what I spend the most time on no matter what the makeup look is. And back to the lips. I am taking a very pretty lipstick that I got for Christmas actually, and I'm applying that just over top of the stain. And some gloss, because gloss is for hoes, and we are a hoe. And I'm not even talking about the character. I can tell by my tired expression that this is me applying glue to my falsies. Now we're doing our first spritz of setting spray, but we're not done yet because why would we be done? Oh, I love this pigment. It's Ghosted from Sugarpill. It is absolute perfection. I use it all the time. Oh, the glitter particles floating around everywhere is a nice touch. Yeah, let's take it down to the neck. Jeez, more eyeliner. And finally, mascara. Did I start forgetting to name the product names? Yeah, I'm pretty sure all those products are just gonna end up in the description. These are my face gems. This is the other bane of my existence. They are so small and so precise to have to stick onto my face, and I am very bad at precision. But we eventually get there. Oh, and there's the love of my life coming in. You'll probably get to hear some funny exchanges between us.
You look really pretty.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, okay. People are headcanoning that Tenna's name is Anthony. Ant. I don't know what happened.
the smile, the smile when Nate realizes he has another Tony. Ding.
I know, I like you guys, but I'm doing Bowie right now. This beat is diabolical.
Mr. Ant
Yeah, right?
TV time.
Oh wow, we actually managed to get them on and they look pretty good. So this is the full look. I am very happy with how far I've come with my angel dust makeup. I feel like my first few rounds were kind of sad, but I can't be too hard on myself. It had been a while since I had done any makeup like that, and honestly, me being so indignant about not wearing face paint is probably contributed to a lot of my issues. Oh, also I forgot to put on my earrings, so there we go. But yeah, I am happy with how far it's come. I think it looks a lot better than my first few runs, and I finally felt confident enough to turn it into a makeup video because I feel like I have a pretty good handle on it. So with that all said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I do have another makeup video coming out soon for Mettaton from Undertale. And yeah, another thing you'll probably notice is that I have recently gone through a rebrand. I don't know if rebrand is the correct term because I really just went back to my old username, but regardless, I am Meta Bowie now. You can still call me Azzy. I still go by Azzy to Ashes, but I wanted my Meta Bowie back, and you'll definitely be seeing a lot more Undertale Deltarune content in the coming months. I know I keep saying it, but I really am hoping to get back into the swing of things. And I am very inspired for new Deltarune Undertale stuff, so hopefully more of that will come soon, and you'll be around for it. And also, Angel Dust isn't going anywhere. We will probably have some more Husker Dust content coming very soon as well. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. Also, please consider subscribing if you're interested in my content, and turn on the notifications if that's something you're into. With that all said, I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.